There were so many good themes in Terry's show, but one of the biggest takeaways was the idea of resilience, which can be a squishy mental health word. And I'm not a fan of using mental health language if we aren't on the same page about what that actually means. So, if we can simplify it, it's basically responding to adversity in a way that helps you recover from that adversity and move forward in a healthy way as best you can. So something shitty happens, we have our initial reactions and fallout from that experience, and then we have to rebuild, right? So how do we do that? Well, Terry had some great tips. So I encourage you to listen to the show where he pinpointed some of those. Check out his website and his books. Because today's deep dive isn't going to be a list of ways to build resilience. I think we already started that conversation. I'd rather take a moment to start a few steps back and reflect on what your tendencies are during hardship. Because y'all know I like to highlight the ways that we get in our own way, right? That's how we grow, that awareness. So when it comes to trying to recover from adversity, we tend to do a lot of maladaptive things. It's only human. And it's helpful to think about whether any of these resonate with you. It's things like shoving your feelings down or denying them, ignoring the impact of the event, like pretending it didn't have an effect on you or it doesn't really matter, it's not a big deal. Lashing out, that's a big one. How many times have I heard clients say, I'm fine, but they're also picking fights with their partner or slamming their groceries down on the table. Oh, physically and mentally decompensating. We may not even think it's connected to what happened, but we'll have physical pain or brain fog or muscle aches or mood symptoms, so many possible manifestations. So today, let's take 2 minutes to think about how you tend to react in the aftermath of difficult experiences. Maybe one of the examples I just listed sounds like you, because it's important to understand what your baseline responses are if you hope to get intentional about coming back from your challenge. If it helps, think about resilience as an actual game plan that you're going to put in place, actual action steps. Do things that are important, like restore your sense of safety or of justice or fairness or your sense of feeling cared about. All those things that can get stripped away from us when something awful happens. We have to reestablish those things if we want to try and move forward. Because if you don't feel safe, your brain isn't going to want to let you access the higher functioning parts. You know, on the show, Terry said, resilience is about hopefulness. And I really liked that because it does help you rebuild when you can believe that you might get past the challenge. So we try to put in some hope and sprinkle in some self-awareness about how we're currently coping, and then mix in some tools that make the job easier. It's a pretty simple recipe. Yes, that's harder than it sounds, I know. But it is easier if you accept support and commit to some intentional steps. Lots of people reference that quote. I've heard it a ton of times. If you fall 7 times, get up 8. And I love that. I hope that today you can think of one thing that you can let go of or stop doing that's keeping you from getting up again. That's it for the show. Apologies for my voice. I lost it during the week. But if you want to talk to us, as long as I could talk, or, interact on our socials or email us at theunrelatingpodcast@gmail.com. And hopefully you'll want to come and be a guest and talk some more.